Hi everyone, so I just wanted to tune in for this Facebook Live. I was just on Instagram, but I really didn't have a lot of people on there, and I felt like just intuitively it was right to transition over to Facebook. So let's see if we get anybody on here. Otherwise, I have stuff I can chat about regardless, and then, anybody that's not here live can watch the replay. So I wrote a little list here, so let me get this for you guys. So first of all, the moon is in Pisces, and Pisces is ruled by Neptune, and this is a very intuitive, watery, spiritual sign. At the same time though, the moon in Pisces, it can be one of those things where it's, one astrologer I follow says that sometimes in astrology 2 + 2 doesn't always add up to 4. So even though the moon is very intuitive and wants to be very, watery, I guess you can say, the moon does literally rule the tides. It can be a little bit extreme emotional when you have moon in Pisces. It means that, the crying could be kind of more of the norm, so you might have less control over your emotions because it's sort of like double the emotions, if that makes sense. And just in general, this week is a very weird week. There's really not a lot of fire going on, in the astrology, so there is just a lot of water energy in all ways. So, water is a beautiful element, and it's also an element that when it's in excess can be kind of drowning, right? And it can also create storms and things like that. So just as our emotions are a beautiful thing, they also can be toxic and damaging when they're expressed too strongly, so with that, don't beat yourself up too much if you're really trying to make some things happen this week and get things done and you're just feeling like you're so defeated. That's a lot about the Mars in Cancer, and then we are in Cancer season. Mercury has transitioned into Leo, so that's good. And don't get me wrong, I love Cancers. My best friend is a Cancer, and some of my best friends are Cancers. Just speaking to the combined effect of when we have a lot of Cancer energy, what goes on. And then in addition, today we have a really strong Neptune aspect, so that's influencing us even more to kind of check out and want to be spiritual. So, I just want to share to be patient with yourself if you're feeling frustrated that you're not getting things done. It is kind of a time where you want to sleep more and you want to take more breaks and you kind of want to be more lazy. So allow yourself that, but try and do the best you can to compartmentalize it and tell yourself that this is not something permanent, the way that we're kind of interacting and dealing with things in this way. So hi there, I'm not sure if I have somebody on. I saw the number change, but I am chatting the moon sign, the current moon sign. If there is somebody here, feel free to introduce yourself in the chat below. I'm chatting astrology and I'm doing mini readings. So I was talking about the moon being in Pisces and what that all means, and the whole kind of point of my rambling there is that, let's see, giving me a pop-up. Hi, Robin. How do I get out of... Okay, I'm back. Hi. I don't really have too many people on, but I'm hoping people will catch the replay. So, would you like me to pull a card for you? I'm chatting astrology, the current moon sign, and I'm pulling cards. Okay, sounds good. So, let's see, I'm feeling energy deck for you. What does Robin need to know right now? Okay, so you got, right? I didn't really promote it at all. I just kind of spontaneously did it. I'm really feeling into though, like which days I might do it regularly. So I'm thinking about I like this time on Thursdays around 6 o'clock, and then Saturday in the afternoon, that worked well too. So the card that you got, this is from Sandra Ann Taylor's Energy Oracle cards. The card that you got is reversed, all tied up. So when this card's in the upright position, it means that you're feeling really stuck. Oops. My dog's a little bit anxious because we had some storms come through, so we just like jumped. When it's in the upright position, it means that you're feeling really stuck. But when it's in the reverse position, it means that the stuckness you're feeling is going to be lifting. Kind of like the ties that bind will be breaking, and you'll feel more expansion, you know. And definitely when I do your astrology chart, I think that will help you to give more support for you, you know, about what's going on and what you could do. So this is just saying that, you know, it's okay if you feel this way, if you feel kind of trapped and stuck. Literally, she's got like kind of like vines around her, you know. But that will be changing and shifting, and that there's not going to be a reason to feel that way anymore, is what that card's all about. So I hope that helped. And I'm just going to keep going. I got a little list here. Good, good. Yeah. I think I can like these comments too. Yeah, so definitely that's saying that things are going to get better. And what I was talking about in the... Thanks, Robin. What I was talking about in the astrology is that basically this week it's a lot of water energy. So it's kind of emotional, and it can also make you feel like you're not as motivated to get things done. You know, it can be a little bit of laziness or like sleeping. Like I've been sleeping so much extra, and I'm kind of beating myself up about it, but I kind of checked into the astrology today, and it's kind of normal for what's going on. And I know at least where I am, it has just been so humid, like insane, like 50% or 59% humidity. It feels so gross, like a swamp. So, you know, it's just bleh. And that's kind of what the energy is like. It's sort of like water overload, you know. But that's going to be changing. So by the weekend, we are going to have some more fire come through, and that's going to kind of supercharge us, give us more strength and motivation to do things and get things done. So that'll be different, and that'll be good. So with that, let's see what else I wanted to chat about. So I wanted to talk about the moon. I wanted to talk about Abraham Hicks, actually, very briefly. So I have like this master book that is the essential collection, the essential law of attraction collection of all, like it has multiple Abraham Hicks books in one. And I try every morning and read from that book. It's kind of like my Bible because it's all different things about the laws of the universe and manifesting, and the way that you think creates your reality and all of that. So I wanted to actually share with people a passage, and I'm sort of just saying sharing just in general for anybody on the replay or whatnot. But there's a passage here, and I just wanted to share it with everyone because it was really powerful. And it says, "It gets better the better it gets." And you know, it says here, I'm just going to read this part because it's so good. "When you deliberately seek positive aspects of whatever you are giving your attention to, in a sense, tune your vibrational tuner to your more positive aspects of everything. And of course, you could tune yourself negatively as well. Many people struggle in an attitude of self-criticism as a result of negative comparison that has been directed to them from parents or teachers or peers. And there is nothing more detrimental to your ability to positively attract than a negative attitude towards yourself." So I just thought that was really powerful. And, you know, sometimes I use this book, even like an oracle, I actually will just open up randomly to a page and read what it says. And that passage just really spoke to me because I feel like for me lately, it's been really hard. I've been going through a lot of tests from the universe, you know, is a good way to put it. And it's just been hard to keep my faith and to, you know, keep going and affirm that, like, you know, God and the angels are here for me, and to continue to be in faith, you know. And I think that the message is to keep going and to keep kind of fine-tuning and adjusting your thoughts, you know, and to not give up is important. So I just wanted to speak to that, and I hope that that's a message that supports people, you know. And then, what else? So I am preparing the samples for Perfectly Posh, which I'm super excited about. Let me see if I can show you guys what I've got cooking. I'm gonna flip it. I can't flip it yet. Okay, let me see here. Yay! Can I flip you? Yes, I can flip you. So I've got my starter kit, and I'm so excited. And then I bought pink. So excited to show you this too, Robin. You're like the perfect person to see all this. I bought these pink, I bought 50 of these pink bubble mailers, and I'm really excited. So I've been prepping, like putting things in there. Then I bought pink containers, because I just felt like, why not geek out on everything pink. So I bought these pink sample containers, and then I'm just really excited. So I'm still waiting on a printer, because the printer here is like not working. So I bought a new one, used, kind of cheap. And I basically prepped all the containers, and I got the little sample baggies, and I'm gonna do it like color coded. And I'm just excited. So this is what I got in my starter kit: the Hippie Hooray. I got a whole bunch of the Feel Better Soons. I'm totally keeping one of those for myself. The Go West face mask. I tried this and I absolutely loved it. It was so good. I've been slowly trying everything. This one here, the Best Face Forever, the exfoliating face wash. I got the little Snarky, so good. The Indigo Girl, which I tried already and I loved. I got Gender Bender, and I got, because of you, Robin, I am, because you taught me well. And then I got the Hunk Chunk, and then I got Flower Power. I also got the Healer, and I also got the Purifier, which I'm really excited about because I heard on your video that that's like out of stock. And then so I have some work to do, but unfortunately I can't mail things out until I get that printer to print out the labels and everything. But I'm still excited to make up everything, you know. And I've been trying things, so I tried oh, and I also got the Hello Sweetie Big Fat Yummy Hand Cream, so I'm excited. And I got the Ritual too. So far I've tried the Ritual face mask, I've tried the Healer, I've tried the Hello Sweetie, I've tried all of the skin sticks, I love them. And then I tried the Indigo Girl. I still have yet to try some of those, the big chunks of soap. I'm excited to cut those up too and give to people. So yeah, I'm excited, and just excited to kind of like send love to people. You know, I feel like that would be little packages of love, so I'm excited about that. And let's see here. And that is that. And then lastly, I wanted to actually do something kind of random, but somebody that I've previously helped, you know, with readings, was asking me about the supplements that I take, because I do take herbal supplements for different things. So I actually wanted to show people that, and I'm going to tag her when I finish this video so she can see too. But basically, what I have going on is, you know, I do have to take it. Oops, this is pretty dark. Let me, I don't know what to do about that. And I look really sweaty because it's humid. Let me see if I could transfer everything over here. Didn't quite think about that. All right, so I do take I'm hypothyroid, so I do take a daily pill for that, and that's like throat chakra. So the more that I do my craft as a healer, the more I actually heal myself, which is really interesting, right? So I have a daily pill pack for that I would need anyway. And then what I do is I actually build in all the supplements. I just kind of put them all into that pill pack. So what I take is, I take a vitamin B12 supplement because I follow a pretty much mostly vegan diet. I do still have fish on occasion. I love eggs, but sometimes me and eggs don't get along. A lot of the choices that I've made with my diet have been for health reasons, and also just over time, I had really bad allergies. Like I would have mucus and just all kinds of crazy things. So I started detoxing my diet, and now it's quite specific, but it works for me really well. So I've got the vitamin B12. I take oil of oregano, which is a really, really great like immunity booster. It's antifungal, antibacterial, it's so many things. And fun fact, you can actually take a capsule of oil of oregano and you can cut it and put it on like a cotton ball. Okay, bye Robin. Good luck. So you can take oil of oregano and put that on a cotton ball, and you can actually put that on your ear, and that will actually help you with an ear infection. I tend to be very prone to getting ear infections. I have very sensitive ear chakras, so that's kind of a fun fact. Also, you could put a clove of garlic in your ear, but don't shove it in. You don't want to do anything that could hurt, you know, your eardrum. So I've got those two in there. In addition, I take ashwagandha, which is an herbal supplement that is wonderful for stress relieving. It's also really good for the thyroid. I also take Hawaiian spirulina, and this is actually the brand that Anthony Williams, the medical medium, recommends. This is very good stuff. This is detoxifying. It's just, I mean, literally, pure Hawaiian spirulina pacifica is packed with nutrients and provides a variety of health benefits, boosts energy, immunity, supports cardiovascular health, supports eye and brain health. And this is actually made from, you know, it says here it's grown in fresh Hawaiian aquifer water and a small amount of deep sea water to provide essential trace minerals and elements. It's free of pesticides, herbicides, gluten, and lactose, non-GMO, project verified, ideal for vegans. So I highly recommend taking spirulina. You will sometimes see spirulina combined with chlorella, and I have done that. It tends to detoxify you faster and a little bit more abruptly, I guess you can say, or rough, kind of like rough detox. I still have that. I don't know if I would take it all the time. So if you do have a chlorella, combine the two words. If you do have a chlorella spirulina combo, then I recommend kind of spacing out when you take the chlorella, because it's a little bit more intense. And that's what I do there. And then when I'm getting close to my moon cycle, you know, and I might have some PMS going on, I take 2 herbal supplements for that, which are black cohosh and dang quai root. I highly recommend those. And then for sleep, my recommendations are melatonin and valerian root. Valerian root you have to be patient with. It doesn't work right away. So it's one of those you have to take it at the same time every night, but it is not habit forming. It's an herbal supplement. It's not addictive or anything. And then melatonin is a natural hormone that, you know, our brain secretes through the pineal gland that helps us know when it's time to go to rest and when it's time to wake up. So melatonin is natural, and I take a low dose of melatonin. With melatonin, you may find that, I find especially with women, you may find that you'll get intense dreams, but you know, sometimes we're processing things in the dream state, and it's not always a bad thing, you know. But do watch your dosages, because if you take a little too much, it's not really harmful in any way. It's just that, you know, you'll have a harder time waking up if you take too much. So you might have to kind of fine tune it. I've even taken like children's melatonin doses at times, because I've preferred that. So at any rate, I don't know if I have anybody else on here. It says I have one more viewer, but they're gone. I'm still kind of fine-tuning when's a good time to catch people live. I really didn't advertise this one, I just did it. But I'd like to get into a habit of doing this somewhat regularly, because I really enjoy doing it and helping people. And I actually, the lighting here is bad. I actually plan to maybe even get like a light that I can put on the top of my phone that will support me to not have to worry about lighting so much. So with that, since I don't really have anybody else here, I'm gonna wrap up. I hope this was helpful. And just to recap, so I chatted astrology, moon in Pisces, be kind to yourself. It's very emotional, a lot of water, but we'll move into fire, you know, later on this weekend. And then Abraham Hicks, highly recommend Abraham Hicks. perfectly posh. I'm preparing the samples if you requested samples, and that's about it. So I'm sending much love. Bye everyone, have a good day wherever you are.